3 of our topic alkenes, and in this video we are going to cover various chemical properties of alkenes. Now first of all, covering our first chemical property, which is addition reactions. Addition reactions takes place around the double bond in case of alkenes. The atoms of the attacking molecule get attached around the carbon atoms, satisfying its valencies. Now first of all, covering first variety of addition reaction, which is catalytic hydrogenation. In case of catalytic hydrogenation, hydrogen molecule is added into the alkene in the presence of catalyst at elevated temperature. Now taking example of ethene, it will be reacted with one molecule of hydrogen in the presence of either nickel or platinum or palladium catalyst at elevated temperature. Now covering addition of sulfuric acid in case of alkene. So taking up example of ethene, we are going to react ethene with sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. In this reaction, there will be dissociation of double bond between carbon atoms in case of ethene, and H2SO4 will be dissociated into H positive and HSO4 minus part. To one of the carbon atom, hydrogen will attach, and to second carbon atom, HSO4 part will attach. So after reaction, ethene will be converted into ethyl hydrogen sulfate. Now covering our third type of addition reaction, which is halogenation reaction. In this case, halogen atoms get attached to the carbon atoms of the double bond in the presence of an inert solvent. So in this reaction, there will be dissociation of the bond around carbon atoms, and one halogen atom will attach to the reactant molecule, forming dihalo-substituted product. Taking a proper example, we are going to react ethene with bromine in CCl4, and after the reaction, there will be dissociation of the bond between carbon-carbon atom, and 1,1 Br atom will attach to ethene, ultimately forming 1,2 dibromoethane. So in this reaction, ethene is converted into 1,2 dibromoethane, which is commonly known as ethylene dibromide. Now covering unsaturation test, which is related to the halogenation reaction. The color of bromine in CCl4 is brown. When the compounds containing multiple bonds, that is unsaturation, like ethene or ethine, are reacted with bromine in CCl4, then brown color of bromine gets discharged. It serves as a test for unsaturation, as because of the absence of double or triple bond in case of saturated compounds, they do not respond to this test. So if we are having two varieties of compound, one is saturated and one is unsaturated, we can distinguish between them by using this unsaturation test, as this test will be only given by the compounds containing double or triple bond, that is multiple bonds. It will not be responded by saturated compounds which contain only carbon-carbon single bonds. Now covering our next reaction, which is addition of halogen acid, that is HX. In case of alkene, after dissociation of the double bond between carbon atoms to one of the carbon atom, hydrogen of hydrogen halide is attached, and to the second carbon atom, halogen atom is attached. So in this reaction, we get mono-substituted alkane as our main product. Now taking up example of reaction between ethene and hydrogen chloride. So after dissociation of bond between carbon-carbon atom, one hydrogen will attach to the one carbon atom and Cl part will attach to the second carbon atom. So after reaction, ethene will be converted into chloroethane, which is commonly known as ethyl chloride. Now covering our second variety of reaction, which is polymerization reaction. Polymerization is a process by which simple molecules, which are commonly called as monomers, join or combine together to form large molecules, which are known as polymers, at high temperature and pressure in the presence of catalysts like hydrogen fluoride, H2SO4, peroxides, etc. In this reaction, small units combine together forming a large unit. The small units are called as monomers and the large unit is known as polymer. The process of formation of polymer is known as polymerization reaction. Now taking up example of polymerization in case of ethene. So for the reaction, we have to take a large number of ethene molecules, which can be above 1000 molecules of ethene, under high temperature and pressure condition in the presence of catalyst. There will be dissociation of the double bond between carbon atoms and ethene molecules will combine together. So in this reaction, the monomer units are ethene, and after combination of a large number of ethene, a polymer is formed, which is commonly known as polythene. So by this reaction, you are going to convert ethene into polyethene, which is commonly known as polythene. Now covering our third variety of chemical reaction, which is oxidation reactions. In oxidation reactions, our first part is ozonolysis. Ozonolysis is the process of reaction of unsaturated compounds with ozone molecule in the presence of inert solvent. Now covering example of ozonolysis in case of ethene. So in this reaction, we are going to react ethene, which is commonly known as ethylene, with ozone molecule in the presence of inert solvent like ether. In this reaction, there is dissociation of both the bonds between carbon atoms and ozone molecule is added up to the ethylene, forming ethylene ozonide. This ethylene ozonide on further reaction with zinc in the presence of H2O gives methanol, which is commonly known as formaldehyde. In this reaction, H2O will combine with the oxygen attached to both the carbon atoms, forming H2O2. Zinc is used for removing this H2O2, otherwise aldehyde formed as product is further oxidized by H2O2 into carboxylic acid. So in place of methanol, we will obtain methanoic acid if we are not going to remove this H2O2 with the help of zinc. Now covering our second type of oxidation process, which is a combustion reaction. In case of combustion reaction, if we are going to react hydrocarbon with excess of oxygen, then the products formed will be carbon dioxide and water. If reaction is performed in presence of limited supply of oxygen, then carbon monoxide and water are formed. But if the reaction is performed in very limited supply of oxygen or air, in that case, carbon and water are formed as the products. Now taking up example of combustion reaction of ethene with excess of oxygen. In this case, since we are performing complete combustion process, the product formed will be 2 moles of carbon dioxide, 2 moles of water, and along with that, since the reaction is exothermic in nature, we have to make symbol of heat on the product side. Now covering our third variety of oxidation reaction, which is oxidation by using oxidizing agent. In case of ethene, we are going to take Bayer's reagent, which is cold, and dilute 1% alkaline solution of KMnO4, that is potassium permanganate. So after reaction of ethene with purple colored potassium permanganate in the presence of water, we are going to obtain ethylene glycol, and its IPC name is ethane 1,2 diol. Basically in this reaction, we have to add OH-OH part around the carbon double bond carbon. The reaction of Bayer's reagent with unsaturated compounds containing double or triple bonds serve as unsaturation test. This is because in this reaction, purple color of KMnO4 get decolorized and you will obtain colorless solution at last. This test is responded only by compounds containing multiple bonds. So by this reaction, you can distinguish between compounds which contain multiple bonds, that is unsaturated compounds, from the variety of compounds which do not contain multiple bonds, that is saturated compounds. Thank you for watching this video. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe to my channel.